Alright guys, so this is a mobile that we create last video. So in this video what I'm gonna create is the equation to make this possible, and also to find how much is the value of this, that is the x. Alright, so it's really important that you put the names of these, you write down what is the value. So keep watching the video, I can explain how to do it. Alright guys, so we're gonna create the equation for this one. So what I did is, like, first I already typed all of the measure that we have in the middle of the balance all the way to the corner, and also here I measured with a ruler. As you know, in the last video I pasted the tape that says how much was the measure, so I just put the values here. So this one is centimeters. And now the second step that we need to do is, like, we need to know how much is the weight of our products. If we don't know the weight, we can have like a products of that ones, or we can go and look online. So in my case, I always like to see Amazon, because Amazon has like all of the descriptions for all of the products. So in my left side I have these hands, these clips. So if I go down, you can know that this is a pack that has 100 clips.
So in this one they say the measure is 0.5 kilograms. So that means that 100 of these ones, 100 they're equal to 0.5 kilograms. So but I need to know how much is the measure of only one. So what I need to do is I need to have 0.5 divided by 100. So if I do that, I will have 0.5, oh my god, 0.5 divided by 100 is gonna give me 0.005. So this is gonna be the measure of each of my clips. So it's 0.025 kilograms. So this one is 0.025. So all of these ones are going to have like the same measure. Oh my god, 0.025. This one is gonna be 0.025. The other one is gonna be 0.025. This one is 0.025, and this one is 0.025. Alright, how many do I have in the left side? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that if I want to write down here, I have 5 objects, and each of them measures 0.025 kilograms. Alright, for me it's really important that you write this part, because this is the one that is going to help us to create the equation. Alright, now in the right side I just have the x. We don't know the value of that one. And if I go all the way to this part, guys, here I need to find this one too. So I'm gonna go to check online how much is the value of the hang. So I have like too many clips. Like, I try to find like one that looks more like mine. So I figured out that it was this one, and I know here that the measure of the product is 81.6 kilograms. Grams, I mean. So in this case, I need to convert that as kilograms, and it is going to give me this. Okay, it is okay if you use the convert. If you want to show me the process, it's okay too. But the idea is, like, we can play with all of these. So I think they're like a little bit more heavy because they're bigger than the ones that it was about wood. But yeah, so in this case, this one is purple. The measure is 0.081. I'm just gonna put 0.8. Let's go put the 81. It's gonna be okay. And we have 2, so I need to write it again. 0.081. Okay. These ones are green, but they're the same clips. Even if they look in another color, they're the same. So I need to put the same value. So 81, and I'm gonna put the other value. So guys, remember, if we want to write down this part, these two, we need to say 2 clips, the weight is 0.081. Alright? So I'm going to put it here, that way it looks like better. And in this side is the same, 2 clips, and each of them is the weight of each of them is this one. So I'm going to put it here. Alright. Now guys, we already have all of the steps like for this part. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to create our equation. If you remember, we need to create the equation like selecting this one in the top,
and we make a parenthesis to create the operation, like this. We're gonna have an equal and the 18 and the parenthesis. Alright guys, so now that we have our parentheses, we need to start to figure out which values go inside the parentheses. Of course here we're gonna put
the ones that are in the right side, alright? So, in the left side, I'm gonna go to the yellow part. So in my yellow part, I have only this. So I copy this part, and I need to paste it here, alright? It looks ugly. Let me do it again. I'm gonna type it. So in this case, the yellow part is 5 parentheses. I go inside and it's 0.025. Alright? Now, that I have done, I need to add the red part. And in my red part, I have the x. So in this case, I am going to have 5 times the x. Okay? Why? Because it's the 5 and multiplies by the value. So I am going to write here plus 5 times x. Alright? Now I finish with my left side. Now I'm gonna start with the right side. So in this case I have 9 and the value. So 9, the purple part, multiply by the value that are here. So 2 times, how many clips? How much is the measure of each clip? This one. Alright? Oops. Alright, now, let me see if I can fix this. Because the parenthesis is not going to fit. Okay, now we need to add the other part. What is the other part? This part. Okay, we need to add all of these. That is the other side. So I'm gonna put it in orange. So in this case, I will have addition of 9 times 0.081. Okay. Oh, I forgot the 2. Why? Because there are 2 clips that multiply by 0.01. Alright guys, so now we need to find which one is x. So please do all of the operations and find how much is x.
Alright guys, so we're going to continue to doing our operations. So in this step, we need to simplify the variable of x. So what we need to do is we need to follow the order of operations, and I call my friend the calculator. She's going to help us to calculate better. Alright, so now, in this part, I first need to find how much is this. Why? Because these are in parentheses, this doesn't have the variable x, so we can do it step by step and solve it, alright? So to find the first part, I also can find this one. So I will have 15 parentheses, and I'm gonna solve the first part here and adding 5x. I'm gonna write 5x because it's the same like if we have the other value. So I'm gonna solve this part first. So it says, I'm gonna put my calculator here, 5 times 0.025. So it's gonna give me 0.125. Alright? Alright, so I'm gonna put it here. Nice. Okay, so now, oops, oh my god, something happened. So, I'm gonna put here my calculator, that way you can see better. Okay, now in the right side, what I need to find first is like we have the 80 parentheses. I'm gonna do what is inside the parentheses first. Okay, so let's imagine that we have the addition here. Okay, and I'm gonna solve the purple part first. So here it says that I need to multiply 2 times gatito no 0.081, and that one is gonna give me 0. But I can't multiply that by 9. Nice. So it's gonna give me 1.458. And if you look close, you can find that this part is the same. So that means the answer is gonna be the same. So yeah, I think you are confused because in the calculator you have the comma, but in the I write a point is because in Spanish is a comma, in English is like a point, so don't get confused, it's the same thing. So, alright, just be careful. Now, in this case, we have 2 options. So the first thing that we can do here is like, I can multiply this guy by this, and this one by this, and this by this by this, or I can add this part and then multiply. It's gonna be the same, because we solve first parentheses. But in the left side, we cannot add this. Why? Because the variable. So be careful. In this case, I'm gonna write what is in the right side. So this is gonna be equal to, I'm gonna add to this value 1.458, and that one is gonna give me 18 parentheses. That means multiply 2.916. Okay. Now in the left side, if I gonna multiply this, I'm gonna have 15 times 0.25. So I'm gonna go here. So it's 15 times 0.125 fits. So it's gonna be 1.875 plus. Now I need to multiply the other value. So I already did this tune. Now I need to multiply this. Okay. So distributive law. Miss Ellie, can I pass the 15 to the other side to divide that way? Yes, you can. But I don't know. I prefer to use this one because it's like more organized. But it's the same. Okay, in this case, what you have to do is you need to multiply 15 times 5. It's gonna give you 72. So I'm gonna write it here in black. So 75, sorry, 75x, of course. Alright, now this is our third step. Now let's go continue solving this. So in this case, I need to leave the x alone, so I need to move this guy. So to move the guy, I can also like do this operation first. So I'm gonna go here with the equal, and I'm gonna multiply this. So oops, my calculator is gonna be like 18 times 2.916 California. Okay, so in this case the answer is a 52.428. Okay, and in this side I want to move this guy, so let me copy this guy. Oh my god, it was here, and I'm gonna change it here to subtract the value. So he is going to subtract this part. Why? Because he was adding, and the opposite operation to add is subtract. Good job. I know I said it 100 times. You already know. So in this case, I kind of have in my left side the 75x. And I need to solve this operation. So to leave the x alone, you can do the subtraction in the left side. So you will have like 75x is equals 52, the value that I have, minus 1.875. So it's gonna be 50.613. Alright. So I need to take out the 17. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna use the opposite operation of multiply, because the 75 is multiply the value. So oops, I'm gonna take the 75 and I'm gonna pass to divide, or I am going to do the opposite operation. So if I do that in the calculator, I will have 15 times 613 divided in 72. So in this case, my answer is gonna be my value of x is gonna be equals to 0.674. Okay, I'm just gonna write 3 numbers.
So yeah, kilograms. We are talking about kilograms, remember guys? So this is the measure that weighs the barrel that I have here. So the measure that we just found, this one, oops, is this barrel. So this is the weight of this barrel. Alright guys? Alright, so this is pretty much what you have to do. So you need to write the conclusion, explain, and I hope you have a good answer. Be careful if you have a negative number, it's not working, if something is wrong. And yeah, so see you in next class guys, bye.